Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody is doing good. Hey Karen. Hey Blue Emerald Creations. Welcome in. How y'all doing today? So, I started working on these key fobs with the different webbing that I got, the new webbing. And so I've stitched them out and now I just got to trim them, cut off the threads, trim them down a little bit in a few places. And then I'm going to put my snaps on. And as you can see, I got my rivet press, y'all. I'm so happy. This thing makes it so much easier. You're just pressing down instead of the pliers. So, I mean, these are good too. Don't get me wrong. These work really, really good. But it's just like just having this press makes it so much easier for me. Hey, Victorious Creations, welcome in. So I'm just, I gotta grab my little mini garbage can. So I'm just gonna clean up these key fobs and then put my clamps on. So I figured I would just chat with you guys today while I was making these wristlets. And this is one of the ones, and I posted it in the group, and I believe I posted it on the community channel. But this is one of the camo ones. This is the pink camo. And it can be customized with your name on there. Then I have them in glitter as well. And then you could just get them solid in a solid color also. So, but I got these cute webbing, and so I decided to go ahead and stitch these together, and then I'm gonna add all of these to the website later tonight. So to make them from scratch, I cut you can either use I like to use 1-inch webbing. I think it's a perfect size. I would say use 1 inch or 1.25 inches as far as for your strips for your fabric, and then for your webbing. And then from there I line them up, and then I just do a stitch around. So let me see if you can see that, or actually here on the pink one. So then I just do a stitch all the way around so they don't come together. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, you can glue them together. Just don't use too much glue because you don't want it to start coming out the sides or anything. Or you can use like a adhesive spray, like the fusible heat and bond or spray and bond fusible. You could use, I would suggest using the permanent and not the temporary. So that one there. So that is one that you can use if you don't have a sewing machine to sew all around your entire key fob. Hey Nina, welcome in. Welcome in. Got my channel members in here. What's going on, y'all? Making sure I ain't miss anybody. Hey Kim, welcome in, friend. And Karen, hey Karen, how you doing? So I won't be on too long today, but I decided to come on, and since I was working on these and chat with you guys today, but I have to finish up some digitizing, and I had someone that actually ordered like 25 keychains for their students. So I'm going to be working on those as well later on. So yeah, it's been a busy day. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Hey there, welcome in. Is it Nilaja? I hope I didn't say that wrong. Welcome in. Nina said, Sean, what are you using on the inside of the key fob? I just stitched them. You don't have to use anything If you want to, if you're afraid when you stitch them out that maybe it might shift or something like that, then you can use a you can either use some permanent adhesive, or you can use the heat and bond. And normally I just buy large rolls of it. So you can use, or you can use this too. And then you would just cut it, you would fuse it to one side of the strap, and then you would press the other one. But you want to make sure, if you're using any type of heat and bond like this, that you use a Teflon sheet and you put it on top of your material. That way you don't burn it, because this webbing will melt. It will, well, not melt, but it will burn. It'll also mess up your iron or your press, as well as this PU leather. So you have to be careful with that. Just use a Teflon sheet if you don't have a sewing machine to stitch all around the key fob. Hey, winner, we got another member. Thank you, Karen. Karen just signed up for the channel memberships. Appreciate you, friend. Welcome, welcome. Get ready to have some fun. I have a lot of stuff planned for my members this month as well as next month. We're going to be doing some members only lives and things like that. So welcome in. And I'm just trimming off, because when I just sewed them all around not too long ago, actually. And so I'm just trimming off the threads on them. Hey, Lori, welcome in. What was the second? PU. So PU leather. So it's basically like a fake or an leather. That's all that it is. Oh, they're in the other room. I had a stack of them, or you could buy them by the rolls or the bolt. But it's basically an imitation leather. And these are like it kind of has like a pebble stone type of look on there. Let's see which one. Like, let me see if I can get that close. So it has like a pebble stone type of look on there, but it's not actual leather. And it's very durable as well. Yeah, faux leather, Kim. Exactly. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Yes, it is. And thank you for having me in. Oh, you're welcome. Of course. That's it. The PU leather. Yep, the PU leather, and then your webbing. I prefer polyester webbing. I do have some different types of webbing, so I can show you. So this is the polyester. That's how that looks. And this is the regular webbing. So you can kind of see the difference. The regular webbing is like really rough. The polyester webbing is more smooth. I like to use the polyester webbing because when a person is carrying this, if they're carrying it on their arm, you don't want it to be all rough, against your skin. So that polyester webbing is a little bit smoother than the regular webbing. So that's just a suggestion. Both are good for key fobs. I've had someone requested dog collars, or a leash or whatever, and the polyester webbing holds up just the same. Oh, Nina said welcome. And she said thanks. Hey, Sharon, welcome in. How are you doing today? Just looking at y'all comments here. Hey, Tianda, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, exactly. That's what it is on the screen right there. Faux leather. And I'm just trimming these off, and then I will show you guys how I put the hardware on, and an extra little step that I do to make sure that the hardware stays on, because you don't want, to be able to just pull it and rip it right off. So I'll show you what I do, a little extra step to make sure the hardware stays on as well. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I'll be doing a full tutorial because I had quite a few people ask me how do I make them from scratch. So I'll show you how I make them, and I'll make them using the heat and bond so you can see the process that I use. If I use the heat and bond and the silicone paper, and then I'll also just show you how I just normally just clamp mines. I use some of these clips, like these sewing clips, and I'll just clip it all around. And as I'm sewing, I just remove the clips so the materials don't shift. Hey T, welcome in. Miss Phenomenal, hey. Hey Karen. Let's see. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. You know that. All right. So let me finish cutting these down. So yeah, I have a lot of orders to work on. I have to finish up the last little parts of Kim's design. I finished one. I got to finish her other one. And then I had a design for 25 of these, but in solid color. So I'm going to do those, cut all the pieces out. I think a teacher, she bought a bunch for her students, which is really sweet, I thought. So I'm like, of course. And I'm going to embroider all of their names on there as well. So those will be really, really cute. Now I'm sure the kids, hopefully they'll like them. Hey, Valerie, welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm just on here for a little bit today to chat with y'all while I was getting these ready. These I'm going to put on my website. These will be some additional colors and color combos that I'll have available. So just making sure I got all my threads cut. And I do. Okay, so yeah, I'll be good to go to add my hardware. And I got my rivet press, y'all, and I got this from KAMsnaps. This press, I want to say it was $70-ish. It was on sale, so I did catch it on sale. And then these are the dies that come with it. You can get different types of dies depending on what type of hardware that you're using. A lot of people use these for bag making, for snaps and things like that. And so I figured it would be very helpful for me with keychains. So I'm not always having to use these pliers because after a while my hand gets tired, and this just has the arm that I can use. So yeah. And it is green. It is very green. I actually thought about either taping up all the parts or just taking it completely apart and spray painting it a different color, because it's like clashing with everything I have in this room, y'all. But at the same time, I kind of like the green just because everything in here is like, all my tables are white. It's just like kind of plain. So I might keep it green. Yeah, that's what I said too. That is really sweet. Okay, Victorious, I'll be here. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, that is sweet, because ain't none of my teachers ever gave me none that I can remember. Copy you did Sean's link. Come to her channel. Come up to my channel. Hey, Miss C, welcome in. So just checking out you guys' comments. You like the green? See, I'm kind of liking it. Only reason because I said I was gonna name it the Hawk. because Hawk is like one of my favorites besides Iron Man. So I might leave it green only for that reason. What, Vonda? You like the green too? Okay. Maybe I'll leave it green then, y'all. Y'all like the green. I might leave it green. And the link for the channel memberships, if you guys want to check it, I have it pinned at the very top of the comments section. So, and I'm prepared today, y'all. So I got all my links on a little Word document. So I'm ready. I got all my links prepared for y'all today, so I could drop those in there. And I'll make sure to drop your link, Kim, because she has the best body scrubs and body butters. Oh, you guys, I got to show you guys my jacket. I just uploaded the short, but I had no idea what to do with this jacket. I was going to put patches all over it, but then I was like, oh, I forgot I even bought these transfers. And so let me try and hold it up. So I put the snake with the rose on the back. Trying to get it close enough so you guys can see it. And then on the front, I added the really large, one of the flower ones that I showed you guys in a previous live on the front. Let me see. Let me try and turn it around so y'all can see it. And so that's what that part is looking like. But y'all, and it had green in it, like the leaves around the snake, and then the leaves here also had green. So I was like, oh, that would go perfect with this jacket. Even though it's like 40 degrees outside right now and I can't wear it, but eventually I will. But I thought that turned out so cute. And it covered pretty much all of the back. That was too cute. Let me go back. Hey, Eva, what's going on with you, girly? Thank you, Nina. Yeah, Kim. So these are just the transfers. I did a live showing you guys my Axiland transfers where I did the giveaway. And I have another video when I was in LA at Axiland, just wandering all around their store, being in all in their business and stuff. But, and I'll also, let me put my link in there. So my link with Axiland, all things Sean 15, you'll get 15% off of your total purchase. And it's a continuous link. So it's not a one-time use. You can use it as many times as you want to. And I'll drop that for y'all. And I'll also have it linked in the description as well. Let me put that in there. And I'll also put it up on the screen. Let me go back and check out y'all comments. Thank you, Tianda. Oh yeah, I saw your I just liked your comment. I just saw it a few minutes ago. Thank you. Yeah, I was in here messing with stuff. I had started this jacket for the hubby. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get back to my key fobs in a minute, but I'm just been working on so much stuff. So I did this one. So I stitched out the panther on the back and then added that patch as well. So that's how that's looking so far. And then I'm gonna add some patches to the front for him because his favorite color is blue. Thank you, Valerie. Oh, yep. There you go, Miss C. Green and red. I know I'm up here in here looking like Christmas, like red shirt. See, that's what's gonna throw me off with this green color, y'all. Like for real. Oh, it finished stitching out. I thought I showed it when it finished stitching out. But then, so remember I finished stitching this one out, or I started stitching this sweater out, And then we ended the live because I was like, yeah, this is gonna take a whole nother 30 minutes. So I finished letting this one stitch out. The Panther stitched out. I did a test stitch, and then I went ahead and stitched it on his jacket. Thank you, Blue Emerald. I appreciate that. Sean, welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Sunday. I have a garment machine, but never knew can get. Oh, sorry, I don't know the proper name. I believe I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about for like rivets and things like that, or buttons and snap buttons? I couldn't even think of it, but there's plenty of different dies that you can get for these rivet presses. I got some for the key fobs that I use for my or the hardware I use for my key fobs, and then I got the snap for the snap buttons, the plastic ones. And then I'm probably going to get it for the metal ones because when I make my tote bags, I like to have a snap closure. And so I'll probably get the dies for that. And when I say dies, those are just the different types of hardware or pieces that are compatible with the rivet press. So this one is just, so with this one, because it's a table press, it actually has an adapter, and then you put the adapter in and then you drop your die in. The top one, this one just screws on. Yeah, Sean, you see I got the hawk up in here. So we took a vote, but not really. Everybody just gave it, dropped it in the comments and was like, keep the green, because I said I might take it apart and spray paint it, but I might leave it green. It might grow on me, so I'll give it a little bit of time. Show it again, please. Kim, are you talking about the jacket? Thanks, Nina. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Karen. Sandra, hey. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that jacket's been sitting in there since last month. I couldn't think if I wanted to just put patches on it. If I wanted to create some rhinestone transfers, and I forgot I have like a stack of rhinestone transfers from Axiland. So I was like, yeah, I need to start using these, or I'm gonna have to give them away. One or the other. Yeah, it is huge. So they have a hand one that you can use. And then they also have the pliers. But the pliers, after doing so many of these, pressing it so while, my hands start to hurt. So that's why I went ahead and purchased this. This one, I don't have it available for purchase, but I will. The sweatshirt is available for purchase on my website. I just have to go back into Hatch and save it in the other file formats. And then I'm going to start adding some of my designs onto my website for purchase, for digital download. And they'll come in multiple formats for multiple machine types, pretty much all the machine types that are out there. And that's one thing I love about Hatch. All you got to do is click and save, click and save, click and save. And then I'll just be able to drop it into to my website. And then you'll just select the correct format for your machine type. So it'll be on there. I'll have it up this week. And I'll post about it on the community tab too. You're going to need 2 more. I know, Eva, a teacher ordered a large order for her students. So I got to make those. And then I have to finish digitizing some designs because I've been getting a lot of requests for people wanting me to digitize designs that they have, which is cool. But it's like, once I do this, and then I got to finish Kim's design, and then I'm gonna work on the large order because that's not due for a couple weeks. And then I have some stuff I need to digitize. So yeah, it's been a busy weekend, y'all. I have that one also. Yep. You just change them out. Did you get yours from KAMsnaps as well? They're so friendly. The owner, she's such a sweetheart because I had so many questions and she just kind of walked me through everything. She was sending me links. Just service is top notch. So I'm glad I went because I was looking at a few different rivet presses, but I'm glad I went with KAMsnaps because it's service. Y'all know how I am. If I get good service, I'm definitely going to let y'all know. And if I get bad service, I'm going to let y'all know too. Thanks, Sean. Hey, Lemonhead. Welcome in. Okay, Kim, let me grab the jacket. She said, yeah. All right. And actually, let me snap it up because that way you guys will be able to see the front better. But now I can't wait to wear this. This is so cute. I was going to put something on the sleeves, but I was like, this is enough. Yeah, I cannot button. My jacket is crooked. Hold on, let me rebutton that. I straight just buttoned that like I was 5 years old. You know how when you button up a jacket and you miss a whole button? Okay. So this is the front. So I put the rose and the flowers on the front. And y'all, look at that shine though. And then the back, I put the snake with the rose on the back. So that's how the back is looking. And look at that shine on there. Yeah, loving that, loving that. It turned out better than I thought because at first I was just like, ooh, this might be too big. It might not, but yeah, it turned out good. I'm glad I put it on there. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Phenomenon. Or Miss Phenomenal, sorry. I know I have 3 set up in a row for production when I'm making my key fobs. Oh, do you? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna just kind of do like I did with these. I'm gonna just cut all my pieces and then I'm gonna clip them, sew them together, and then I'll come over and just kind of, kind of like I'm on an assembly line, just fold and press together. So I'm gonna go ahead and press, put the hardware on now. Thank you, Karen. Oh, show Charlie's jacket again. Oh, okay. So this was the panther I stitched on the live the other night, and then I also added that patch because his favorite color is blue. But that's what the back of it is looking like. I thought that turned out really cute. And Kim, remember when we were on the phone and he came in here talking about where's the glue? Yeah, he caught himself trying to glue some rhinestones on. I was like, first of all, no. 2 things you don't do. Don't mess with my glue and don't mess with my Axiland rhinestones. But I'm like, bruh. And I have a whole bunch of rhinestones in there. So he snuck over there and did it anyway. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. Hey, Zelda, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you, Tianda. Thank you, Eva. Yes, I'm loving that panther. I want to put it on something for me. I have a navy blue sweatshirt. I think I might put it on that. Or like I was telling you guys in the last live, I might put it on a black sweatshirt, but use like neon colors. I actually have some glow in the dark thread. Ooh, I might use glow in the dark thread because I got 5 colors of the glow in the dark. So I might use that. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, that's what, yeah, Kim was on the phone and I'm like, first of all, come get him because he just all up in here picking up stuff. And I was just like, bruh, I'm about to lock you up out of here. Right. He trying. I'm gonna have to give him some lessons since he, feels like, and this isn't the first time he's done this, y'all. So I'm gonna actually have to give him some lessons on, how to actually properly rhinestone apparel. Next thing y'all know, he gonna be on live blinging stuff out. Oh, the Panther, I did not digitize. I got that from Urban Threads. So they have a lot of nice designs on there. And I saw that Panther and I was like, oh yeah. But it had so many jump stitches. That was the only downside. I guess when he digitized it, he didn't remove the jump stitches. It wasn't a lot. And as I changed colors, I cut my jump stitches. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I got it from Urban Threads. I didn't digitize the Panther. This one I digitized, the sweatshirt I have on. I want that. Which one? See the jacket with the snake or the one with the panther? And actually, I'm gonna have some more of the varsity jackets. I'm going to be doing my chenille fabric came, so I'm gonna be doing some chenille letters. So I'm gonna be making the large initials or your first initial in chenille and having that placed on the front of the jacket, and then either some numbers on the back or a name or whatever. I mean, it'll be by request, but I'm gonna be working with my chenille fabric that I finally got. Yes. You need to get your machine because well, I'm gonna be doing, of course, for the Red Level channel members, we're gonna be doing the Zoom and chat. And then the first Saturday in February is when I'm gonna be doing the sip and stitch. And if you don't stitch, you could still come in and just sip and chat. Eventually, after a while, that's probably what we'll all be doing anyways. But yeah, go ahead and get your machine, friend. Did you sew the front and the back fabrics together? Yes. So I took the two pieces, the webbing. So I have my webbing on here and then my faux leather or PU leather, whatever you want to call it. And then I take it to my machine. I have it clipped. So once I cut my pieces out, I clip them and then I stitch all the way around. I do a stitch all the way around to secure it. You can use a permanent spray. Here it is. Like this fusible. You can use heat and bond. But you want to make sure if you do use the heat and bond, and I would suggest use like your Cricut mini press, or if you have like a little mini tiny iron, I would use that. Use Teflon sheet, lay it on top, and then press it together. So then your heat and bond will fuse these two together. Don't use it on high heat. I actually put my Cricut mini press on the second one. I think it has 3 levels. I put it on the second one. I put it on the highest level and I actually burnt my leather. Well, I didn't burn it, but it took away the shine on it, or like that pebble leather look. So just be careful when you're using an iron on these, and the webbing as well. Shoot, he gonna have to be great with his own rhinestones and glue. As much money as I spend on glue and rhinestones, no sir. I'm gonna need him to get his own. When we in LA, I'm like, buy your own bag of rhinestones. Let me grab some paper towels, y'all. He can be great, just not with my stones. Oh, he will. If y'all think I'm a mess, imagine me and him together. We like a whole two hot messes together. I don't know if y'all ready for that. Hey, Precious. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That glow in the dark. I'll be sitting here on live in the dark. All y'all would see is like a panther, just so I could show it off. But yeah, I'm thinking that would be pretty slick, huh? Oh, the panther. I got you. You want one for Lonnie, the panther one, Kim? You just have to let me know what color. Is the panther one? Oh, the Axiland Rhinestone image. So the panther, that's actually an embroidery image. I actually brought that or purchased that image from Urban Thread. So that's an embroidery image. But the snake one, this large transfer on the back of the jacket, that's from Axiland. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look up the website. Hold on. I can't think of the name of it. Give me one sec. I'm actually pulling it up now because I have it saved. I thought I did. Okay, maybe I didn't. Oh, Fabric Direct. That's it. Fabric Direct. That's one. And then there's another one I was looking at as well. I'll put it in the community tab. I'll put the links. I'm just looking here. Yeah, I'll put it in the drop it on the community tab after the live for you, Vonda. I'll make sure to add that to my list of links that I saved. Did they do the hatch yet? As far as the class, were you talking about Bedazzled Designs? And welcome in. I didn't even see you came in. Hey, Taylor May, welcome in. How are you? Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Greg, hey, where you been? Haven't seen you in here in a while. Welcome in. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I'll make sure to drop them after the live. Hello, everyone. First time catching you live. I'm live every Sunday. Usually around 3 o'clock. I try to set it 3 o'clock so it's not too late for you East Coasters. But yeah, the next 2 Sundays I won't be live. I may end up going live maybe for a quick minute, but it won't be one of my usual lives just because next weekend is my birthday and the following weekend I'll be out of town, and then after that, then y'all got me. I'm y'all's again, okay? Oh yes. So I'm gonna set a date for the Red Level channel members for the hatch, and that's gonna be this month's Zoom and chat class going over hatch, walking you guys through it, answering your questions. Hopefully, if you got any of you guys that might have hatch or the trial, you'll be able to pull it up and work along with me and ask questions as well. Oh yeah, Bedazzle Designs. Ava wants to talk to you about that BES. So you guys, one thing that I use to make sure my clamps stay on is glue. So what I like to do, and actually I need to get some clips. So what I like to do is line it up. So I just fold it, and I like to always have the webbing on the inside because it's more durable. Especially if someone's going to be having it on their wrist or they're going to be picking it up, it just is more durable to have the webbing on the inside. And so I line it up, grab me a couple clips, And then I like to take this off, my little key ring. And this is the hardware, well, that I'm using. This is Keyfob hardware. This is just 1 inch. I cut all my strips 1 inch. I think that's a really good size for the Keyfobs. I would say I've tried like 1.5. Those are a little bit too thick for me, for my liking. I would suggest either 1 inch or about 1.25. And so once I have them clipped like that, then I will take my glue and I'll put some across the top. You don't need to put a lot, just a little bit across the top. And on the inside of my key fob or my key fob hardware, just on the plate, I put a little bit there. And that pretty much guarantees that, yeah, this is not going anywhere. And then, so I'm gonna just put that on here and just make sure that's even. And just press that down. And it's simple as that. And now I let these cure for a full 24 hours. But like these ones are cured, so yeah, you can't pull these off. That's why I do that. I make sure I press them really, really tight. I put that glue in there, and that really holds them really well. Now, you don't have to use the glue. They should still hold as long as you're pressing it really good, whether you're using the rivet press or the pliers. But that glue is just that little extra step that I do with all of my keychains, and I let them cure for 24 hours before I even ship them, just to make sure, if regardless of how many keys, if a janitor has his keys, and you know a janitor has a lot of keys attached to one of these keychains, it's not going to come off. So I like to make sure they're very, very sturdy. And let me check you guys' chat. Of course. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in as well. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday is pretty much all of January. So once the clock hits midnight, going from New Year's Eve to New Year's, yeah, it's pretty much my birthday from that point on. I love the colors of the files. Thank you. Yeah, I got these webbings, and I just purchased these just to get some samples. But yeah, I'm really liking them. I'm liking the different colors. Thank you. And so I will go ahead and knock the rest of these out. And they'll be on my website just like this, but you can get your name embroidered on them like I did this one here. So you have the option to purchase them with or without embroidery, or if you just wanted to make them to sell. These are really good. These do really good at craft fairs too. I go to craft fairs. I'll take one of my machines. Sometimes it'll be the PE 535 because I only need a 4x4 hoop to embroider on these. Or I'll take my brother. The last one I took my PE 535 and let people customize them on the spot. Like I was making them on the spot. I already had these straps cut out, sewn together, or some of them were already cut out, sewn together, and then some of them I would just make them right there on the spot. Like I would have my embroidery machine, my sewing machine, and people will come and order, and I'll give them their receipt, and they will walk around and shop with the other vendors, and then they'll come back. I'll tell them, usually about 40 minutes or so to come back, and they will pick them up. But these do really, really good at craft fairs. Yes, me too. Me too. Especially now I got all these pretty colors. I'm really liking these, this webbing. And so same process, and be careful with the webbing. It will start to shed. Just kind of cut it off. Don't pull it off. Just cut it off. Or if you have a lighter, kind of lightly burn it off. Otherwise, if you pull it, it's just going to keep unraveling. So, and that's another reason too that I like to use the glue. It just holds everything in place, and I don't have to worry about it fraying or anything like that. All right, and so got my next one clipped up, and then grab my glue. Same process. Actually, let me get my hardware ready. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my glue in there. And I don't use a lot. I just kind of do like a little thin line of glue inside the hardware. And then I just okay, nothing was coming out. I don't put too much. If you put too much glue, when you press it, it'll be a mess. So don't use too much. Use just a little bit. And like I say, I just do this just to give it that little extra hold, just to make sure. All right, and then make sure it's on there good. Put it on my press. And it would be easier if I stood up and did this, but I'm being lazy today. And bingo, bango. And there's the next one. And it's as easy as that. And then put my key ring back on. And so this one was the rainbow inside. I thought that was really cute. And then the camel on this one inside. And then this one has the regular green camel. And same thing, just making sure if I need to trim anything, trim this just a little bit. And then line them up. Making sure you're good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clip these together. And then I like to just double check, make sure, because once you put that clamp on, that's it. It's over. I mean, you could take it off, but it's gonna be some work. And I'll grab my next one. I might as well take all these key rings off. I don't necessarily have to take them off. I just like to. I think actually because of the hand press, the keychain would get in the way when I would be pressing with the pliers. And so it's just became a habit at this point. I probably don't even need to do it now that I got this rivet press. And just a little bit of glue across the top. And line it up. And I'm making sure that glue, how I'm putting it on the top, I'm making sure it touches the top of the hardware. All right, and then I have it where I want it, and I'm pressing it down. And another one. So these are, I mean, well, once you have your stuff, you know, stitched together, or if you're going to fuse it together, or however, this part is the easy part. That's why I normally just do all my pieces, cut them out, sew them together, and then I'll come over and just go through the motions of putting my hardware on. Let me checking you guys' comments. Carla, hey, welcome in. Eva, I did not know that. I think I saw something about it on their website, but I really didn't look too much further into it. But that's a good idea. I don't know if I need more pressure, but I'm gonna look into that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, making sure this is lined up. Yeah, good to go. Picture me crafting. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday, everybody that just recently joined in. I'm gonna try keeping the key ring on because I was just the habit of just taking it off each time because it would always get in the way of my pliers when I was using the hand pliers. But yeah, I'm in love with this thing. I was using it yesterday and I was like, oh yeah, money well spent. All right, and there's that one, and on to the next. Now this one, I actually probably will also do it in a dark blue or maybe a sky blue, but I didn't have any of the PU leather, the faux leather. So I'm gonna add it with the white. I do like how it looks, but we all know white tends to eventually over time use grabbing it, it may get dirty. I mean, you can clean this stuff off pretty good, but yeah, I'm gonna probably do like a sky blue color as well in this one. And I'm just kind of trimming down a little bit. I have had a little bit of excess fabric, so I'm just trimming that down. All right, and let me get my hardware. Okay, and I got my glue in there. And like I said, putting the glue on the hardware and on here is just an extra step that I take just to make sure this thing, this hardware is not coming off this key fob. I mean, if you put enough weight to it, I mean, yeah, it would probably mess it up. But just for your keys or whatever, I actually hang mine off of my bag, kind of like a charm. I don't even pull my keys out. I haven't used my keys in I don't know how long because my car doesn't need a key. And then I just come in through the garage. So I just put my key fobs on my bag as a charm. Yes, welcome in everyone. Thank you, Eva. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Make sure you hit the like button for me if you're not subscribed and you're just catching me for the first time. Welcome. My name is Sean, and I love to do embroidery and work with rhinestones and stuff like that. And I'm also a collector of Starbucks tumblers. And no, I did not get the pink Stanley. I was not going to fight people for a cup. Like, it's never that serious. Like, they were out there like it was Black Friday, y'all. Did y'all see that stuff? Like, people was jumping over counters. The one Starbucks that I go to, I always talk to them when I go in there, and the manager was telling me there was somebody that came. People were waiting outside, and this was at Target actually. And she said one of the workers was coming in the door. Well, one of the people, some guy that was in line, came through the door, ran up in the Starbucks, and tried to grab some cups. And of course, police was called, and he went to jail. But I'm like, it is not that serious for a cup. Like, at this point, I feel like if I find it, I was supposed to have it. If I don't find it, then it wasn't for me. Oh, good. Yes. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Hey, Deborah. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Nina. Oh, for the Starbucks tumblers. Now, this wasn't even for this pink one that was just released. What was it, like last week or whatever? This was around Thanksgiving when they released the first two. you know, they had like the Tiffany color blue one, and then they had another one. And this was for their first release. And this was inside, because they're only doing them, the Stanley Starbucks, they're only doing them exclusively at Target. And so people are lined up. Some people were sleeping overnight outside of Target for a cup. It's never that serious. It is never that serious. I'm like, y'all crazy. Now, I do have, I mean, I got a nice little collection. I probably have, like, I'm just counting. My cups are right here on my shelf. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 4, 6, 10, 12. That's probably about 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's another 12. That's 36. 37, 8, 39, 40, 41, 40. I got like 42 tumblers over there. Plus, I have about 8 of the mini Starbucks tumbler keychains as well. And I have some in the other room, but some of them are duplicates. Because if I like a cup, I'll sometimes buy 2. I'll keep one, put it on my shelf, and then actually use the other one. But yeah, I have about a good 40 something on my shelf, y'all. I was addicted to them for a minute. Leslie, hey, welcome in. How are you doing today? You know what? I actually like Dutch Bros better. We have Dutch Bros out here in Vegas. I actually like Dutch Bros better than Starbucks. I just used to go there, honestly, for the tumblers because I was collecting them. I mean, I'm still collecting them, but I don't go around looking for them. Probably since over the last year. If we're out somewhere, or, you know, I'm always in Target. So when I'm checking out, I'll look over there like, if they got something over there I like, I'll grab it. Otherwise, I'm just like, like, I'm good. I don't need it. It's crazy. Yes. It is. It's crazy. It's never that serious. It is not that serious. But people was straight fighting for a tumbler. But the resale value is insane on those Starbucks Stanley cups. Like, people are selling those tumblers. They're only $45, and people are reselling them online for like hundreds of dollars. I've seen one, I think the Tiffany blue one, I seen that one for like $800. It's a $45 cup. Why would I pay you $800? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. Right? You ain't never lied. I know, y'all. I know. I was bad. I had it bad for a minute, and this was like a couple years ago. So these cups I've collected over the years. Or if my husband, like, he's up usually before me in the morning, he'll go sometimes and get us some coffee or something, or go to Starbucks and get us coffee and breakfast or whatever. And he'll send me pictures like, you got any of these? You need these? And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely not that serious for me. Not anymore. And I've never been the one that's up at 5 o'clock in the morning when Starbucks opens in line trying to get tumblers. That will never be me. My daughter is like that. She has a room. I have 2 cups that I drink out of my house. I have so many cups. It's like, yeah, I have all the Starbucks tumblers, and then making all the tumblers. I have a ton of Rhinestone tumblers, and then like the tumbler wraps. I have a ton of those. So it's like, yeah, I always have a cup. That's for sure. Yes, Leslie. Yes. It's like Black Friday, but how it used to be back in the days. Now Black Friday seems it's completely different. And the economy has changed so much. People aren't really concerned about, running out and spending their money, especially, how things are right now. I do too. I love a good tumbler. I do too. Oh, dang. I'm sitting up here just chatting with y'all, and I'm finished all of these that fast. Well, while I was talking to y'all as well, but these all turned out cute. I'm going to add all of these. Well, I have the camo, the green camo. So that's what that one is looking like. And then the pink camo. So that's the inside, the webbing. So these two are actually already on my website. I just got to add these four. And then the glitter and the solid color ones are also on my website as well. And you can get it embroidered with your name or your business name or whatever you want. Take that down. Looking at you guys' comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, KAMsnaps. So it's KAMsnaps. So KAMsnaps. Check out their website. They actually have a sale right now on their presses. So definitely check it out. I believe this was $74 and it came with the adapter. Otherwise, if for some reason you already have an adapter, which is this part right here, so it could go in the bottom, it's like this little piece right here. Without the adapter, I want to say it's like $55. So you'll save a little bit of money. But if you don't have this adapter, you're going to need it. It's $14.99. Is it $14.99? Might be $19.99 if you just order the dang, I can't even think of it. If you order this piece by itself. So you have to have this because if you just try to put your dye in here, it moves all over the place and it won't be sturdy. So the adapter, I couldn't think of the name, the adapter. So you have to have the adapter for this one. If you have the hand, they have smaller ones. If you have the smaller table press, so they have one that is smaller that it actually is attached to like a board. And I was looking at that one. I was like, nah, I don't have any room for any extra boards or anything like that. So I just got this one. But yeah, check them out while they're on sale. And it's KAMsnaps.com. And I'm not affiliated with them. I don't have a link or anything like that with them. I just really love their customer service. The owner that was helping me out when I was picking out the press, as well as the different dyes that I needed for the different projects I plan on using the press for. Collector of fine tumblers. We all have our buys. Yes, that's so true. That's so true. I'm thinking, yeah, definitely tumblers, rhinestones, definitely rhinestones, and shoes. Because I love Air Max 95. I probably have like 60 pairs because you can get so many different color combinations. And if you go to the Nike website, you can actually create your own color shoe. So yeah, that's my other obsession is Air Max 95s. You know what? I do still have some. I'm going to be adding them because I just kind of fully launched my new website. I closed down Bedazzle and Bling and patched Embroidery. So I did launch my website fully, and I will be adding the tumbler wraps. I'll be adding both digital templates for rhinestones and embroidery files. And for embroidery, it'll be for all machine formats. So, and the tumbler wraps, I will be adding those because I've had quite a few people ask me if they can purchase some. And so I just kind of invoice them, but I need to add them back to my website. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, that's a good price while it's on sale because I was like looking at a couple different ones, and then of course I'm always on Amazon. So I started looking at the one on Amazon, but the reviews weren't that good. And I was like, okay, I don't want to spend that money. I mean, it was like $55 on Amazon. So I was just like, you know what, I might as well just go and get the KAMsnaps because it comes with the adapter. And I know I'm getting a good quality press versus something from Amazon that doesn't have great reviews. And then if it falls apart or something breaks, then I'm just kind of screwed. All right, I gotta get these up on the site tonight. I gotta finish working on some designs and the other order for all those keychains for the kids. But I think that's so cute that the teacher's doing that. And I wanted to show you guys this too. If you do get one of these pliers, make sure it has this protective cover on the top of it. So if you're starting out making keychains and you don't know if you want to buy a rivet press, make sure you get the pliers that have the plastic piece on here. This is like really soft, whatever type of material it is. But this is so the pliers don't put a dent in your hardware when you're pressing it on here. So I know people may use just pliers that they have at home, but it can leave a mark or an indentation on your hardware. So just make sure you're getting these. And these were only $10 from Amazon. So they're not expensive at all. And the hardware, I also, now I purchased them from KAMsnaps now that I know that they have them. And they have a silver, they have a rose gold, they have a rainbow, and then they have like a darker grayish color as well. But you can also get these from Amazon, the hardware with the key ring. And I want to say I got a pack of 60, maybe for like $10 or $15. So they're not expensive either. They're about the same price on the KAMsnaps website as well. And the webbing. The webbing you can either get from Amazon. I like to get mine from Strapworks. They ship really fast. They're based out of Oregon, and they just have every color under the sun. And they have multiple kinds of webbing, but I love their polyester webbing because to me it just looks so much better than the regular webbing. So if you could see that, how it looks, how the polyester is like just really smooth, and this is a little bit rougher, but they still hold up the same. Oh, the webbing, Strapworks. So Strapworks, Strapworks. That's where I get my webbing from. Seeing if I missed any of you guys' comments. Oh, my hawk, the hawk, I got this from KAMsnaps. So that's where I got this. Actually just came Friday night. Was it Friday night? Yeah, Friday night this came, and I have been using it since. I used it all day yesterday. The only thing is like my dies is kind of on an angle instead of it being straight, but hey, I'm working it out. But I guess it's just kind of how it is because I tried screwing it in a few different times. So this part at the top just screws in. So you get these two pieces here, and these are for the key fob hardware. So you have one piece that screws in and one piece that drops into the bottom, and then you have your adapter. So you have to put your adapter in, and then you drop that bottom piece in, and then you screw just the top piece in, and it's as simple as that, and you're good to go. So it's easy when you need to switch it out and use a different dye for it. It's really simple. So I just did it in less than 30 seconds. So it's not like a whole process you have to go through to switch your dyes out, because I got these for the Keyfob hardware as well as the ones for the snap buttons also. And they have some for the metal snap buttons and some for the plastic snap buttons. So when you're on their website, just make sure you're looking at the description. They do have pictures showing you what dyes goes with what hardware. So that is another thing that I found very helpful. And when you get your machine, I'm gonna just grab this paper from when mine came. It also has really good thorough instructions on how to put it together, because it comes together in like just the base, the handle is off, and then you kind of have to put it together. But it's really simple, really simple. But they give you a list of all the different dyes and what they're used for. So that's really helpful. And this is also on their website also. And I kind of have some highlighted because I'm like, oh, I need to order those too. But yeah. I will be adding it. Yep, I will add it. The link as well as the dyes that I purchased for the Keyfob hardware, and then for the snaps, which are these. I'm referring to the plastic snaps. And those I use on my puff Keyfobs. So I use the plastic snaps on these. So these are the 3D puff keychains. So those are the ones I pretty much use. Those are the keychains that I have up right now. I have a few more. I'm going to be making some with full first name, kind of with a bubble outline. That's one of the ones I still have up in Hatch, and I just kind of put off to the side right now because I got so many orders going on. But that's another one that I'm going to be adding, that you can customize it and put your full name, well, first name, nickname, whatever you want to put on there. But I will make sure to add the link for KAMsnaps for the press and the dyes that I purchased. And I'll also link the Amazon link for the hardware for the Keyfobs, as well as for the snap buttons. I'll make sure to link these. And I also have some metal ones, but they're in the other room. These I got from Amazon as well. So I'll have these linked for you guys too, in case you wanted to order them. All right, guys. So I told you guys I wasn't going to stay on here too long today because I have a lot of work to do. But thank you for the new channel members that signed up today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And just going back and making sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. And it was actually Miss Karen that signed up for the memberships today. Thank you so much. And if you guys have any questions about the press, I will be doing a full tutorial on the full step as far as me cutting out my materials. And I'm going to show 2 different ways as far as how to use the heat and bond to fuse them together, as well as how I just clip them and take them to the sewing machine to sew. You could also glue these together. I would get a really good glue, maybe like one of these Fabric-Tex. I really like these. These are some really good glues. So I would say you could use these as well. Now, this one doesn't have an odor. This one does. It's not as strong as E6000, but when I'm using this, I have my window crack and my ceiling fan on, just so I can get ventilation. I don't really recommend gluing unless you don't have a sewing machine and that's your only option. And the glue that you're using. That's why I recommended those two. That glue will glue together like metal, wood, all kind of stuff. Whatever you use on that glue is not going anywhere. Trust me. I'm trying to think what else. If I had anything else to run by y'all. Yes, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you guys know you can always reach out to me. My email, allthingssean@gmail.com, or, just comment under one of my videos with your questions. And I always respond back to you guys. And if I don't have the answer, I will find it for you or point you in the right direction. I have a box of faux leather. Now I know what to do. Yeah, there you go. Make you some key fobs, or even the 3D ones. And this is just, I use the 3D puff foam. I usually use a 3mm or 4mm size foam for the 3D. And you just, if you're digitizing, you have to digitize for 3D. So if you don't digitize your design for puff or the 3D puff, it won't stitch out right. So that's another thing. And I'll do a tutorial showing you guys how I digitize my 3D puff designs as well. It's really easy. It's one little extra step while you're digitizing. It's nothing, that I don't think you guys wouldn't be able to pick up on. You're welcome, you guys. Welcome. You are so welcome. Thanks for the videos. Appreciate big help. No problem, Uni. Thanks for joining. If you got any questions, just let me know as well. And oh yeah, the E. I was actually, that's after I have you on the list for your E, but that's a pretty quick one. So I'll respond to you. I have your email starred, so I'll be responding back to you, Eva, on that as well. We'll be doing the Zoom and chat class going over hatch at the end of the month, and then the first Saturday in February is when we're going to do the sip and stitch Zoom class. We're just going to get in there, work on some designs, kind of chat, have a sip, and if you don't sew or embroider, you can work on rhinestone templates or whatever you like to do, or you could just hang out and sip and chat with us as well. So you don't necessarily have to be stitching or embroidering or sewing to join the Zoom class for February. And I did put a post on my community tab for you guys. So just send me an email in the subject line. Just put sip and stitch so I can save your emails, and I'll get the Zoom links out for you guys once that date gets a little bit closer. So just make sure you email me. I'm going to throw my email up on the screen, allthingssean@gmail.com, and I will add you guys to the list. Yes, Nina, that was your idea. Nina came up with that. And so I was like, yeah, that would actually be fun. We could just get on a Zoom and chat and work on whatever, it is we're working on, and just have a good time with each other. Hey, happy Scrappy, welcome in. Zip stitch zoom sip. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how long we actually gonna make it. I don't even know. That actually kind of sounds a little bit dangerous to be sipping and stitching. But we'll see. Right. I'm new and just heard hatch. Yes. So the my red level channel membership, with that, every month there's going to be a different Zoom and chat class. So I did a poll on the community tab, and hatch won. Everybody wants to work on Hatch. So we'll go into detail on that. And then next month, it'll be something different. So every month, it'll change. I'll put ideas. I'll drop a poll out on the community tab, see what gets the most votes. And then that's what we'll do for that month. I'll pretty much do that every month unless there's just something that I'm like, okay, yeah, we need to do this on the Zoom class. So we'll be doing embroidery. We'll be working in Hatch. We'll be working with Rhinestone templates. We'll be working in the Rhinestone World's Wizard software. I'll be showing you guys creating templates. It's a little bit studio. So it's always going to be something new and different that, you know, I'll try to show you guys with each class. And then your feedback is always appreciated. If it's something you want to learn or want to go more into detail about, just let me know and we can make that into one of our Zoom and chat classes as well. But the sip and stitch, that's separate from the channel membership monthly Zoom classes. That's just gonna kind of be just us hanging out, chatting, doing what we do. Just look at you guys' comments. I know, right, Eva? All right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so I can get to work. But I wanted to come hang out with you guys, just say hey, let you guys know I appreciate all of your support to my channel, to my memberships, to my website. And if you guys have any questions, y'all know to reach out to me. But until next Sunday, when I may possibly go live for a little bit on my birthday and hang out with you guys. But I'll be dropping some videos this week. I'm going to show you how to do some embroidering on the sleeve with a single needle machine, as well as the full process of how I add the embroidery and then how I put my keychains together as well. So I'll see you guys sometime this week and definitely next Sunday. Thank you all for joining my live. I appreciate you all. And if you have any questions, reach out and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. See y'all later.